My game just fart. That's just crude, man. Oh. I think that's where we're gonna go, though, because it's technically only with the bottle challenge on. No? Actually, this place that has the crystal, then. Yeah, there's a crystal on that island. Like, I would have loved it if the game had a little bit more in terms of... Like, the challenges themselves had requirements or restrictions. Let's put it like that. It's like, oh, for this one, you have to do this, this, and this. Because it's a pod challenge. It's just there for kicks, you know. Jungly. Binary star system. That's cute. Oh, bud, they should give you a rubber suit that would help you bounce a little bit better. Oh, only 21 more to go. I miss Katamari. I wonder if there's any other Katamari games. On Steam, that is. All of the bees are humming. The lack of animal scans also kind of undermines the game in a very weird way that you might not have seen coming. Because I don't have to scan animals, I don't really have to care about my environment. I can move too fluently for my environment to have a significant impact on my performance. So it's like, why should I care about what the environment looks like? I can just fly anywhere I want. And it kind of undercuts the point, doesn't it? I don't know, I feel this game had a lot of ideas. It just didn't know how to make them work. Give them time to talk. You might say, well, you know, you're going for everything, so logically you would get there fast enough. Like, The game tells you where to find the upgrades, so getting upgrades is not a particularly daunting challenge or anything. It also has the boost ball. Like, it has so many different powers that do different things. They're completely meaningless. Here's a plant that lets you bounce. Here's another plant that also lets you bounce. Not enough plant bouncing in your life, good sir? Well, don't worry. You can also get a jetpack, or a glider. Or you can just climb. In case you forgot what originally made this game series a thing in the first place. Like, the whole original game was about climbing, and the jetpack was more of an insurance policy, and that was cute. That kind of worked. It wasn't great. You could still cheese around with it, but the game never undermined its core premise in a spectacular fashion that would make the developers look a little bit like first optimum strategy, right? This is first optimum strategy. Great if we're at the end of the game, but this should be locked behind completing the whole map first, you know? This feels like the kind of item that in the vast majority of games requires you to beat the game first. And then your mother's like, by the way, I have this jetpack for your little glider if you want it. Like, these starflowers just, they're second banana now, and it feels sad. Because before, the starflower you were with was kind of the center point. It tied the whole game together. And now it's more like, yeah, there sure is a starflower. Those were in the last game, weren't they? Even the telerouters have lost their purpose. They were a fantastic way to get some altitude, do a little bit of reconnaissance. They were good for a lot of things. But now it's like, you can get everywhere so quickly, why would you bother? I guess it is at best good for using the crystal detector to kind of cheese it, you know? It's like, oh, the crystal detector picks up things in an area, so if you just plop yourself around, triangulation becomes a thing you can do, I guess. Okay, what's that? What's that sexy, massive, whatever? Where are the last few pot challenges? I think that because we're stranded on a strange planet, that this is neat. What? It's an anti-gravity cave. That's pretty cool. That's cool. I feel like this is the kind of game that benefits more from less higher quality content. Like, there's a couple of hidden secrets and they're in some places, but for the most part it's eh. I know, I just don't know where this game should have gone as a sequel. Never the best sign in the world when me, who has played this several times, because I think this is also a repeat playthrough. Okay, fine, we'll do it its way. I mean, that's not kind of cute, I guess. But I don't trust these things. Why would I trust this incredibly flimsy plant at all? Like, look at that. That's... Okay, cool. Run over. Try again, I guess. Cool. I love that my entire run has just ended because I landed on a plant wrong. Ugh, my mouth's still a little burnt. Take a guess. Just take a guess. I made my own pizza. I made like one of those pizza dough kits. Where they just give you some pizza dough and you can put your own stuffing on. And it was fun. And it was fun to do. I bought some... I didn't buy anything too spectacular, but it was just fun to do. Just a little something different, you know? Not real cooking. But still like the sensation of cooking. Although even not even that. Maybe next time I'll go fancier. Put a little onion on there. Maybe a little lettuce. Like slice the pizza up into 8 different slices. And then put a little something on everything. See what works. You know. It's a great way to experiment. And buy some fresh vegetables. I don't even know why I'm bothering with these things, because they're useless. They have a use case, but from a player perspective, they're not worth the development time they took to make. Which I know is like a separate argument, but... 12 more. I will give it this much. It does feel a lot more open world fun time than some of Ubisoft games where I just do a checklist. Here, there's a degree of just going around and being like, hey, there's something to do. Not necessarily in a good way, but it works. Now, I saw that weird mess.